No, don't do that last clap thing that people do.
A little rogue clap trying to get on the telly.
That's very school assembly, that, isn't it?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another edition of Baddiel and Skinner Unplanned, the unscripted, unplanned comedy show that somehow we get paid for doing. Unbelievably.
Yeah, was that an explanation of what the show is?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
OK, you summed that up neatly.
Yeah.
Can I say, I know we don't... One rule we have on this show is we don't talk about stuff we've talked about previously, but two different people have said to me today, how did you know that goat had been having sex?
Yeah, that's a good point. How
You didn't watch last night, that's a bit of a good start. Goat having sex? Turn that up, maybe. And it was... Everyone thought there must have been some horrible telltale signs, but all it was that she kept phoning the bloke the next day and he wasn't returning any of her calls. No,
yeah.
People who live near the college, they just saw the bloke with the goat.
She didn't have kids that were sort of half...
Kids?
that were sort of half human, half goat or anything?
No, it wasn't allowed to go that far, I'm afraid.
Oh, right.
I don't really want to talk about that part of it.
You wouldn't have approved it.
But people saw this grim silhouette of a man having sex with a goat, and then they phoned the police.
A silhouette?
It was at night.
It was like a puppet show.
Well, I suppose it was a bit like Mary Lewis, whatever her name, Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop.
Yeah. The X-rated
No
version.
hands required. But that's how, in case you... Those people, that's how I knew. That's how they knew.
Sorry,
didn't know. It's nothing to do with me, I wasn't there.
There is something else, actually, that we don't generally do on this show, but in this case I'm going to have to do, which is there is a brilliant lookalike of me, or as I used to be in the audience, which is this gentleman. It's such a brilliant lookalike. I was so drawn to him, I actually knocked over a light here. But this, you just look so much like I did when I was 15. It's just... Have you got an old album with me?
I'm putting the light back. You carry on talking.
What?
This is the light that tells us when it's half-time, you see. So if this light goes, we're in big trouble.
You think he looks like Frank?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
He looks like Jasper Carrot.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Jasper Carrot when he's had a bit of a flu. No disrespect.
Yes.
If Jasper Carrot and Gareth Southgate got into the fly machine, that's what would have come out.
Thanks for that.
No, it's all right. They're both successful.
Your show's crap as well.
He said my show's crap.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
He's come and seen it live.
I paid as well.
You paid?
You paid?
Who have you paid?
What, are they
2 for 1,
touts?
though.
2 for 1.
2 for 1 what? That's your sex
Tickets.
life?
Yeah.
You didn't pay for the tickets, did you?
Well, no, you did, didn't you?
No, you didn't. You thought it'd be funny to say so.
You told him that you'd paid to impress him and they're free. This is a good idea. Who said that?
It's a lively audience tonight, isn't it?
Yes, if that's a good idea, what is penicillin?
Yeah.
Helps with the hangovers.
That's for hangovers, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Blimey, you take your hangovers seriously. Do you go to the doctor and say, I've got a hangover, it's anything? Sorry?
Because I get enough of them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you a bit of a goer?
I'll tell you later.
Oh. She didn't be a bit of a goer, she could just be a heavy drinker, surely.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Frank.
How's your septum?
I didn't hear
That
you
could be
say.
our catchphrase. How's your septum?
I wouldn't mind T-shirts for that on. Up the septum.
Up the septum.
Yours is all right. Have you ever done cocaine?
Are you going to admit it on the telly?
If you'd have shut up, she'd have said yes then. I've never done it. I want to make that absolutely clear.
this is
If
a
any
true
children
thing.
watching, I've never, ever...
Frank once said to me that he'd never even seen cocaine, and that's because he walks around my house blindfold, apparently.
No, I have. I've never seen it, and I don't want to see it.
Well, yeah, it's not very exciting to see.
People... If I meet people who've done it, they're always horrible people.
Yeah.
And they go on and on about rubbish. And I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
So if there's any children
People
watching...
going to applaud. People fancied applauding. The Daily Mail readers wanted to applaud.
It's good, though. It becomes all people say, oh, yeah, I do a lot of coke and it's really great. And you just think, oh, please, please take your own life.
Have they got a clever...
Have they got a cleft? No.
No, they haven't.
They've got a big septum.
Do you know what I met?
Did you have sex with Daniela Westbrook's nose now?
Oh, you had to drag it there.
Why is that worse than, say, if I'd mentioned oral sex, you'd have thought that was all right?
Yeah, because that is all right. But having sex with her nose is not all right.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. And also, if she was a footballer, how would she do that thing? It's
She'd
just
have to use
close it.
Robbie Fowler's plaster.
No, it'd close the whole hole. She'd just go... and her ears would pop. But the snot would be on move, ladies and gentlemen. Another reason, children, for not doing drugs. Don't do drugs.
Shall we choose a secretary while we're about it? Does anyone want to be the secretary tonight? You can't...
Not Jasper.
Not Jasper Carrot.
I feel he was slightly offended.
No, the goer wants to be it as well. But does anyone else want to be
It's the
it?
goer's mate. Look.
Hello,
is
what
this
about
bloke?
you? OK, you, sir. Yeah.
Sorry, that was so close.
Hello, what's your name?
All right. Sit down.
Your name is Aaron Shakespeare?
It is, yeah.
OK, good. Have you taken cocaine tonight, Aaron?
No.
You seem very upbeat.
Well, I've had a bottle of Coke.
Have you?
Yeah.
A whole bottle of it. You said you had a whole bottle.
And your name's Aaron Shakespeare?
It is, yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, Aaron's a good name.
Yeah.
God, something's really cheered you up.
Yeah.
Well, you were actually pointing out your mate, weren't you, Aaron? Isn't that right? Your mate with the red,
Oh, him,
with
yeah.
the pink hair.
Alan. Yeah, I just wanted to bring attention to his hair.
Yes, it's my natural colour, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Come on.
Now you are gay, aren't you?
And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Come on. Cross my legs this way.
It was a complete
Are you
shot in the
offering
dark,
or
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm glad
We all know. We all know.
Blimey.
I'm glad you're proud of it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with being proud of it, but...
There was a time you could be... I remember the days when you could be proud of heterosexuality, but now...
Well, it's so passé.
It is. I have to keep my light under a bushel.
Mary Bushell?
Yes, actually, it is Gary Bushell. Which would hide the Great Fire of London.
I'm quite sad you aren't the secretary, really, I have to say.
Oh, no.
I could be.
Should we swap?
No. I'm not going to get rid of Aaron, just like that.
What's your name?
Alan.
Really?
Alan
Yes.
and Aaron?
You could be a double act.
It's a double act, really.
We are, really.
Can I just ask you something? Oh, you are? God, it's like yesterday's show. How long have you two been going?
Aaron's trying to make a point.
Oh, no, I was going to say, in a double act, you always have a straight man, and that's me.
Oh, you're the straight.
I'm the straight man.
Very good.
Is it a which one's Horace and which one's Doris kind of?
Don't go there.
I'm not going to go there.
Nothing wrong with
Two
Doris
nice
Day.
people, a very nice chap here with an interesting name, and a very lovely man here whose sexuality is his own business.
Yes.
Or it was until about
And
3
5
minutes ago.
million other people, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. But they won't tell anyone.
No, of course.
You've told your parents, presumably, or...
No, actually, but they know now.
And
There we
They won't be
go.
watching.
They're probably not even in the country, so...
No?
No.
They probably aren't now. They'll be mixing the tar and getting the feathers ready for
Well, yes. But they're not Jewish, so it's all right.
They're not Jewish.
They're not Jewish.
Oh, well, there you go, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not.
No, you wouldn't be if they are.
No, well, exactly.
Doesn't make much sense, does it?
Does that mean they're gay?
It might be.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask, I don't want to dwell on this, but I'm interested in your mannerisms, because obviously that's how I picked up on it. But
Well, obviously.
No, but I am interested in that all that business that you do. Did you work on that, or...?
Well, actually, no, now you come to mention it, I think I should let the public know there is a school that we
Gay
all
school?
go to.
Right.
And, like, it's like 28 lessons. And you know, after that, you're like that. I mean.
Really? It's like Graham Norton, the headmaster, or something.
Actually, he was in the year above me, so there you go.
Yeah. And do you have summer camp?
We have camp every day of the year.
Well, anyway, thanks for coming.
No,
what
thank
do you do, Aaron, for a living?
Oh, I'm working in a library.
Do you?
I look like one, don't I?
That's all right.
God, this noise must be terrifying for you.
No, I temp in, I temp in different libraries.
Have you passed puberty?
That was it. You just went past. I heard
My
it
voice is
go.
just broke, yeah. No, I work in different libraries.
You work in different libraries?
I move from library to library, yeah.
You're a mobile librarian?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. It's interesting.
Well, are you a sort of a troubleshooter, you know?
I'm kind of
You
a...
turn up like a librarian Red Adair.
Well, more of
We've lost a couple of Catherine Cooksons, better send back Aaron. Hi, everyone, don't panic.
kind
That's a
of
lovely idea.
Yeah, it's pretty good, you know. You meet different people and worked in colleges, worked in Royal Pharmaceutical Society.
Well, it's time for the break now.
Is it, yeah?
It's classic.
Okay, then.
See you after the break. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Aaron and Alan show.
I went to the Tower of London today.
Oh, did you?
Anyone here been to the Tower of London? Most people?
That was someone just being decapitated, I think.
Yeah, that was a bit of Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
She'll Anne Boleyn later on. There was... I went on this tour, the Thomas... I haven't finished talking about it yet.
That's all right.
I went on this Thomas More tour. So you get to see... You know, Thomas More was in the Tower as a prisoner. And you get to his cell where he was kept. And was shown him by a beefeater bloke. This is true, this happened to me today, right? And it's beefeater. So he said, anyone got any questions? And I said, how long was Thomas More in here? And he said, 15 months. And I said... And you said that he wasn't allowed writing paper and that after a bit. How long was he allowed, you know, before they took that away? He said... I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the next room. And that was it. Really? It was really... Like, I'd asked something really terrible. He was really quite a nasty beefeater.
Really? That's awful.
He was. I think maybe he was a Bernie Inn.
Yeah. Maybe he had mad cow disease.
Maybe. No, but I was really... I felt such a fool. The way he looked at me. I don't know.
Sorry?
What?
You want a happy beefeater?
Yes, a
Yes, a happy beefeater. You've understood the idea. We wanted a nicer beefeater.
Yeah, you imagine beefeaters to be quite jolly and, you know, ho, 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 and Henry VIII. And this one, he was quite smarmy. If you watch him, mate...
Piss off. Yeah. With your unpleasantness.
Should we get a question?
Yeah, let's get a question. Oh, there's lots of people. You, sir.
What's your favourite Morecambe and Wise moment?
No, I don't know.
Anyway, you don't really like them that much, do you?
My favourite Morecambe and Wise moment?
I can tell you what mine is. I'll just tell you what it is. Sorry, do you want
Go
to...
on, no, carry on.
Mine is, I like it when Eric Morecambe was playing the piano in the Andre Previn sketch.
Andrew Preview.
Yeah. Andre Previn, yeah, you know it, mate. Are you a bit of a Morecambe Wise anorak?
I've left it at home, yeah. But...
Actually, you are Tintin, is what you are. But I like it when in the Andre Preview sketch, when Eric Morecambe is playing the piano, and very badly, and he says, you're playing all the wrong notes. He says, I'm playing all the right notes, but I'm playing them in the wrong order.
Exactly.
That's my favourite moment.
There you go.
You?
I never cared for him much.
You don't, actually. You prefer the two Ronnies,
I mean, you're
don't
not
you?
supposed to. I did the two Ronnies was better than Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Oh, shut your faces.
Don't get cross.
And the Beatles I didn't like much. No, we had this conversation.
We
Dave
did
was saying, I
yesterday.
love the Beatles, I got all their albums, and I said, I never cared for them that much. And then Dave said,
I changed
no,
my mind.
maybe you're right.
I did, actually. I was very easily influenced by
I also
you then.
thought Ringo wasn't given enough lead vocals. It would have changed the whole career of the Beatles if it had been like, the long and winding road, yesterday, all might... No one would have bought that. It would have been a whole different world.
I just met Ronan Keating outside.
Did you?
Yeah, because this is not a theatre for anyone else. This is London Studios where we do this, and he's doing, I think, the Joe Wiley show, probably on the other channel now that I've just advertised.
He's someone else I've never much cared for.
Well, he growls, as you say, but he sort of went respect to me like this, but he missed me completely. And he almost hit me in the face. It was
To get chinned by Ronan Keating.
But have I ever told you this? Because he was being nice.
Have you got a septum?
He had a septum. Yeah.
So you know he's going to have a septum, do you? You know he's got a septum, Brittany's got a hymen. There's some things. You know, did you read that thing?
What?
A bloke offered Britney Spears $7.5 million to have sex, and she turned him down.
Yeah, but $7.5 million is pocket money for Britney Spears, isn't it?
Yeah, but for one quick rub out.
Is that what he wanted, just a rub out?
That was the phrase he used.
I don't actually know what a rub out is.
Well, it's sexual intercourse, for
is
goodness
it?
sake.
Oh, right, it wasn't...
$7.5 million, though. But apparently she's going to wait till the wedding night for she has sex.
I've heard that.
That's great, in a way, I think. Don't you?
You've been very reactionary tonight, haven't you?
No, I think it's a nice, refreshing check. Because I was told about it in the office, and people saying, well, you know, you need to know if you're compatible and that. But have you ever had sex with someone and thought, whoops, we're not compatible?
Yeah, that goat, I remember, was that...
Well, even that, and no buts. No buts. Shut up. I've never... You just get compatible, don't you? I'm going to move towards having an arranged marriage, I think.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, with who? Oh, you don't know yet?
No, it's nothing to do with me.
Anyway, Ronan Keating...
Do you think when Britney finally loses it, she'll go, oh?
Is that what she does?
Yeah, she does that a lot.
Does she?
Yeah.
Anyway, Ronan Keating, have I told you this? I met him once before.
I've just thought of her because he... No, because Ronan Keating didn't... Am I right? He didn't have sex till he was married either.
Didn't he?
Ronan Keating.
What do you think about that, Alan?
He's Irish, what can I say?
Yeah.
They're completely fucked up, aren't they?
No, no, forget it, Alan. You've, yes.
Yeah. I've lost the whole...
You've done a terrible thing.
Take the mic away is probably at this stage.
I don't know what to know. It's like having your dad on again.
Yes.
That's another question.
Am I ever going to tell my Ronan Keating story?
Oh, sorry, you got a Ronan Keating
No, it's all right,
story.
it's all right. Let's have a question from that bloke.
Me?
Yeah.
What's the worst mistake you've ever made in your life?
Asking Alan to speak just now.
That's probably up there. That's well up there, Alan.
What about you?
It's off, isn't it? Worst mistake I've ever made?
Yeah.
This. Next. What about that bloke with the shiny head?
Frank, why do you always do that every now and again?
Yeah, you do that, actually. That is true.
Why?
Do I do that?
Yeah,
You do.
Yeah.
Often when you're doing a little impression of someone.
You said something controversial and you go,
Let me think. I think I'm trying to stop myself doing that. I find the two against each other can cancel that out. But if one slips, I'm in there. But I got through that whole conversation, I only did it twice, that's pretty good. But it's an interest, well observed. Can I just say, you have got a bit of a shiny head. And the makeup woman said to me the other night, can you not get questions from people who are bald, because it looks a bit messy?
Looks a bit messy?
Yeah, because they shine.
Oh, dear. There's a bald bloke over there. What do you think about that, sir? And please don't swear. What do you think? That's awful, isn't it? Do you want a bit of powder for your... It's dreadful that bald people should be...
He doesn't mind. No, Sodom. Yeah, wear a hat. That's what she did.
She's not bald, though, is she? Are you bald under that? You look like Max Miller. What's that?
Max Miller.
Is it Max Miller? No, yeah.
Yeah, you do look exactly like Max Miller. If you and Max Miller stood side by side, you wouldn't know the difference.
I think it was Max Wall, I remember. You still don't look much like him either, to be honest.
No, Max Miller was right.
Anyway, Ronan Keating, should I tell this story now? I feel a lot's resting on it now, and it could well be rubbish. But he was being very friendly, but I met him once before, and he was being very friendly and very nice. He said, I like everything you've done, you're great, you're really great. And then it went on for about 5 minutes. At the end of it, he said, the thing I really like what you've done is the writing you did for Blackadder. And I thought... How embarrassing, I thought, right? I said, what I like about you is how you play up front for England.
But you think he looks like Shearer?
He does look a bit like Alan Shearer, don't you think? No? Oh, well, OK, some people laughed. They must have agreed with me. Perhaps they didn't.
No, I don't think
He did think I was Ben Elton, though. That was what he thought.
Did you see Coronation Street tonight?
I didn't see... I don't watch Coronation Street.
There was it was so sad tonight. Anyone here see it?
Missed it.
You know that dopey woman who's married to Kevin Webster? Alison. Yeah, sorry? Why?
Yeah, have you videoed
It's been on.
I know, but I'm typing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the baby died. You're better to know in advance, because it knocked the stuffing out of me. I didn't see it coming. And at the end of it, they didn't have any music over the credits at the end.
Yeah.
They just had her and Kevin. Well, they weren't doing that, because... they were doing that. They'd still got it. And they're sitting in a room, and they were both sobbing, and it was just complete silence. And I thought, oh, this is the most sad thing. And then it goes... diddle-a-doo, and a little chocolate man. I thought for one night they could have let the... Mr. Chocolate Man, come for the dead babies. Oh, it's horrible. But it's very sad. Watch it anyway, it's really sad.
Someone just told me, is this correct, that it's died of a genital infection, apparently? That's what someone just out there told me.
Well, she had something wrong with her and the baby caught it.
Right.
If it had grown up, it would have just gone... Which is what she does all the time, isn't it? For the best. But it is sad.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you watch Coronation Street, Aaron?
No.
Lost on you, then, was that all that?
Yeah, well...
This week's a good week to watch. It's really dramatic stuff.
Right.
If you've ever thought, God, I wish I could get into Coronation Street, obviously you
Rather
could
than
have
I wish I could get into Alan.
You could have got in as Let's do a song.
Let's do a song.
We're going to do a song as long as it's not at the hop.
Below the belt, man.
We'll be all right.
Someone shout out a number. Hold on, what's that?
7, they said. What is it?
Prince Charming by Adamant.
That's right. Oh, I feel I should put my makeup on. Whatever happened to Adamant? Is he still working? He's not dead. Oh, no.
Hang on, it says here in the music...
and baby Jake on the same evening.
It says here, drums. How am I going to do that?
Just bang. They'll do that. Doesn't it go... Doesn't it go like that? Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. Creep up. Stop doing it. Prince Charming. Ridicule is nothing to be scared of. So true. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome.
Right, now it goes.
What are you playing? Grade 6, he told me. Have we ended yet? Simone, have we ended yet? Oh, you're doing the countdown. Oh, you dozy Kelman, a right unprofessional job of that. Good night, everybody.